Joint practice is happening. Bears, Bengals, Bills, Browns, Eagles, Patriots, Falcons, Colts. I want to let you know, social media team for the Colts putting out some highlights.
Here we go.
I saw DeForest Buckner just moving bodies. I saw him going absolutely crazy. Saw Danny Dimes making some plays. Buck, whenever he's hurt, we don't play good. So last couple years, he's been out for some significant time. We have not been good at football whenever he doesn't play. When he plays, we've been very good at football. And I think some of the injuries, like is it worth him playing, is it not worth him playing type situations, but when he's on the field, we are very, very good. Him and Grover next to each other, fantastic news. I like seeing this against the Falcons, and we'd like to welcome Buck all the way back. Here's Josh Downs cooking. Hi. See you later. How you doing? Now, Danny Dimes hits him with a ball. Josh thinks he could turn around and go back for it. Great route here. I mean, just routed up. Old buddy. I like that number 13's back out there. Looks like T.Y. Hilton. Here's Dolan, I believe, catching it. It's like Danny Dimes went crazy today. So did the offense. This is all you need in preseason. Just a couple highlights. Yep. Just a little bit of hope that your team can be great. Now, on the other side, what they're saying about the Falcons, not good. You know, and
it might be the worst team in the NFL, they're saying.
At one position, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, the people that have been waiting to go after Tua, who are maybe a part of the Miami Dolphins fan base, they're certainly finding their reasons with what reporters are saying. Kevin Bowen, who is local radio host here in Indianapolis, he did a selfie breakdown of practice and was like, Danny Dimes, 14 of 14, offense moving. Tyler Warren, a little bit of a scare, but he should be good. Atlanta, trouble. I mean, Tua, not good. And then that obviously got picked up in Atlanta more so than it did here in Indianapolis. Here's his video right here. Literally, this is what the look was. This thing goes mega viral in Atlanta, and then probably down there in the Dolphin community if I had to as well. Kevin Bowen, good man, has done a lot for the city of Indianapolis, from Indianapolis, loves the Colts. We appreciate his reporting, but all good coming out of Colts, seemingly all bad coming out of Falcons, but that's just one day. That's kind of us living and dying literally with every single highlight or low light that comes out with our team, and I think that's why this year's preseason for me has been a bit more special. For you as a Patriots fan, it feels like there's a new highlight every single day.
Yeah, it's been incredible. They've also done the joint practices. Like Tony and I were just talking, it's nice that the Patriots have had this the last 2 weeks, and the Colts the same exact thing. Like there's actually stuff that you can compare to and react to. Obviously, there's other drama, contract stuff with Gonzo and stuff like that, but watching Drake May throw the ball to A.J. Brown, to Romeo Doubs, like these new guys who are going to revamp the entire team so much has been huge. And then also just even on defense, like being able to watch your team play against a different offense is so nice, because usually if it's offense versus defense, you've mentioned this before, like you just want the offense to do well and you don't really care if it's your defense struggling, but being able to actually root for your own defense against another team's offense, I mean, that's the best part. And then if you're Atlanta, if anything, this is kind of good news, right? Because if Tua starts the first couple of games and he stinks, at least you find out about Penix. Like at least you get a chance to learn, like, okay, is Penix going to be our guy? Because even for Penix, like he hasn't really had a fair shake or been healthy enough to really play enough where you know. So if he stinks, then Stefanski gets to do the quarterback thing again and be the head coach there for 6 more years.
Yeah, we'll see how the Atlanta Falcons end up. Matt Ryan, Kevin Stefanski. You'd assume the offense will get it figured out. You know, you would assume.
Paid a lot of money.
I was going to say, they got a lot of weapons.
Yeah, Bijan Robinson, obviously people saying best running back in sport, is behind you. Kyle Pitts, obviously out there. Can they get it going? We shall see. Maybe Tua's just trying to catch up to the offense. This is training camp. We got to remember that, AJ. We say it a lot. Practice. Yeah. Trying stuff.
We were just doing it.
Trying stuff, AJ.
It is hard, though. It is hard not to overreact both ways, like in a positive manner and a negative manner. If you see like one, or if you see and hear of one tough day, you're like, oh man, they're screwed. And then all of a sudden the next day is good and we're back on track.
One tough period. I mean, we watched one-on-one for the Colts Patriots, and Patriots offense was just cooking our corners. That gets put on the internet within 10 minutes of it happening, and I think we're losing every game of the year. Like that was my immediate reaction, just how bad it was. And then they're like, actually, by the end of practice, you see about 15 periods later, the Colts really started to actually dominate. It's like, okay, I like hearing that news. Us having Shane Steichen on immediately after that practice was a beautiful piece of, just kind of football storytelling, I think. Shane, I heard we're getting killed earlier. What? No, yeah, I guess I would have to watch the film on the one-on-ones. We just finished 4 touchdowns. What are we? I didn't see any of it. Okay, so maybe we should put more of it out. I think it's only a matter of time before there's full live stream with commentary of these joint practices, probably on NFL Network, if I had to guess. And that is me just saying that. I've not talked to anybody who actually makes decisions, but it feels like the emphasis on joint practices that's coming from next CBA, they will be where you see the stars play, and the preseason games are going to become, Now, owners like it because the owners like the preseason games because those tickets are still tickets. to those games. So they're going to have to figure out how to do the joint practices with places where they can sell tickets. I'm sure Jerry Jones will be able to figure that out before everybody else. But that feels like that's going to be the future of what we follow. It's not just going to be social teams getting clips out. I assume it's going to be live stream. And I assume there's going to be deals made between coaches and the networks on what's allowed to be shown, what's not allowed to be shown. Yeah. Hey, in this period, we can't be showing this. Got it. We'll go to this side. We need something over here then you got to be doing. So I think that's the next evolution of all this shit and what it becomes. And to be honest, that'd be great because you would see all the studs. Yep. All the studs have to take on the studs in those. And you also get situations. Hey, we got 2 minutes. We did it up there at the Steelers camp. We're like, all right, here we go, 147 left. And that was just us guessing and pontificating on what was happening because we didn't have refs. It's like, that shit's all good. And I think that's only a matter of time before that's what we're focusing on.
Yeah, like Packers Family Night. You could see them just doing Packers Family Night, but with joint practices. Then you still get guys in the stadium. You're still selling concession and everything like that. So that would be cool. It will just be interesting to see if they just completely get rid of the preseason. Like if all those preseason games are gone and there's only one at the end of the year.
Maybe like a showcase one for all the guys that are on the bubble.
Yeah.
Like a bubble game or something.
And when do you do that? Do you do that like this weekend where then there's still 2 weeks to the season or 17 days, whatever it will end up being? Or do you do it 14 days away? Like just to see how they do the preseason.
I'll be excited to see Roger Goodell tell these people that what we're thinking is 2 joint practices for every team. And then we'll do 1 bubble game at the end.
In Australia.
Players are going to hate the joint practice muss. Players are going to hate it.
It'll be in prime. Some of them be in prime time too.
Joint
6:30,
practices.
7 p.m. Yeah,
oh,
7 p.m. Yeah.
Morning ones too, because some teams go morning. I mean, that could be joint practice.
I'm saying move them to the prime time window too for certain days.
Hey, we need you two. You guys need to be night practicing because you guys might have a night game, right? Yep, that's on you guys to figure it out. So you can sell it to your team on why you're doing night practices. So we don't really give a shit that you don't like it. We're doing night practices because you're preparing for primetime games. So way to go. And we are going to be streaming that with 10 cameras. We're bringing 10 cameras to this thing, and we are going to be showcasing it. Because I think those practice reps, as somebody that got to watch a lot of it, a lot of practice reps I've got to watch. It's electrifying.
Yeah.
It is.
Way better than the combine. Look at the combine numbers. Like, joint practice is much more fun to watch.
One-on-ones going.
When you stagger them all day.
Running back, linebackers, one-on-ones. Nobody even talks about that. Because right now all we see is wide receiver corners. You hear about offensive lineman ones. Running back, linebacker ones might be the most vicious out of all of it. Don't you think, AJ? That's real.
Oh, it's nasty. I've watched dudes' careers end in that drill, yes. Due to CTE.
Oh, okay. Well, potentially, but I thought you meant like they get exposed that they're not going to be able to handle what the NFL is. Because I've seen a few of those too where it's like, okay, that guy just got said, this ain't the league for me. Linebacker and running back, both of them.
Yeah, it happens both ways, yeah.
The linebacker comes running in, got it, and a running back goes helmet to jaw, boom, right on back. You actually see the linebacker go, this is a men's league here. Wow. They just kind of walk this one off. Or a running back just getting actually steamrolled and finding out UFL is probably where I'm going to head to because they're paying these guys $100 million a year basically at this point. So that's the most official one, and we get no clips of that yet. I don't think I've seen any social team put out a clip of a running back linebacker one, but that's just one period that we could potentially have. Joint practice era of live TV is going to be amazing.
Yeah.
I cannot wait. That's probably like very soon if I had to guess.
Yep. Next couple of years.
Guys running like 7-second routes, doing 13 moves, catching the ball in one-on-ones, and people are like, we're going to score 1,000 points this year.
I think that's where the commentators will be a big part of this. Commentators need to actually explain what's going on. I think that's one home base, and I think you're red zone in that, right? I think.
Yeah, probably. Definitely.
I think you're
definitely red zone.
I think you're bouncing.
Unless you just do like 10 o'clock, there's only one per hour. Like that'd also be sweet.
But then
from 10 to 8 p.m.
You could do where you're like, hey, this practice, these two teams don't want it shown during this period. You go to a different practice.
Bounce over there. And also, you can have people on the ground, obviously.
Yeah.
Already have people that represent things that we missed. What do we miss? Yeah. Maybe there was a big scrum. Let's go ahead and go back to that footage. We have it here. This just took place. You can make that a whole day affair for sure.
Yeah.
They will.
Oh, I can't wait for that. I'm sure they've already thought of all of this, and they're in the middle of creating that as we speak. Just like Heinz Ketchup when I sent them Kitsch hot sauce, and they told me they're already in the middle of making it.
Yeah.
And then 15 years later, it dropped. I'm like, excuse me. I wish Tim was still here. I was maybe like 13 or 14, sent that email to Heinz. Thought I was going to be a bazillionaire. I would like to partner with you. Hot sauce.
Could have been.
You need to put hot sauce in your ketchup. Mix it up. It's the best thing for everything. Hot sauce. It's the next one. Let's go ahead and do that. You put it on eggs. You put it on chicken. You can put it on anything. It actually, anything a ketchup can go on, this can go on. It's your next one. 10 emails maybe. 10 emails. Send it to them. However we can send it. Dial up internet, do the entire thing. Finally get one back. Thank you so much. A lot of ideas that get sent to us we already have in production. We will certainly be in contact or whatever.
They weren't.
They fucking 15 years later they did it. Still haven't mastered it, I don't think.
Stole your idea. You might be owed some money.
Don't talk about that. I need nothing. Okay, I need absolutely nothing from anybody. I'm just happy that the world has it because it is. I mean, I'm a ketchup guy over mustard. I don't mind mayonnaise, but I don't mind mustard either. But ketchup and hot sauce together is like the. Yeah, there it is.
Well, that's.
Yeah.
Is that it?
No.
Or is that sriracha?
I go Frank's. So
Yeah.
you go Heinz ketchup circle to create a border. Then you go Frank's Red Hot into that. Okay, so then you fill up a pond. Okay, with that.
Sure.
And then you top the pond with ketchup. Then you take Dino Nug or whatever you are eating.
Oh, okay.
Fry, whatever you're doing. You whip that together. And you'll actually watch it come to the perfect color between a lightish, pinkish, reddish, and orangish in there. And then you'll know when the right time is and you'll go for it. And it's fantastic. I still think they could do that. Heinz.
Could.
Who's Mr. Heinz, Mrs. Heinz? Didn't she marry Schwarzenegger?
Carol J. Hines? Is that who you're thinking of?
Is that the Ridge?
Oh, she was married to a political guy back in the day. Who was it?
Arnold Schwarzenegger. I think a member of the Heinz family was married to
That was the
Arnold.
Kennedys.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah.
Oh, maybe I'm wrong. Yikes. Same thing, though. Heinz family, Kennedy family. You get it. It's all kind of the same with Schwarzenegger.
It is.